So today's video is going to be my reactions to the Oscars last night. I get so into the Oscars and award seasons in general. Like, I get so into it, but I always get really into the Oscars. And this year I really wanted to try my hardest to see every single Oscar movie that was out. I didn't get to that. I didn't get to see 2 of them. So this is just going to be like my reactions to the Oscars. Not so much like best dressed or anything, even though I think Charlize Theron killed it. There's a lot of beautiful people. I mean, they're all beautiful, but like this is more about like who won, who I thought should have won, all of that different kind of stuff. So, like I said, I saw every single movie that was nominated for an Oscar. Well, not like a Oscar, but like all of the big ones. I saw all of the big ones, like every movie that was nominated for Best Picture with the exception of 2, as well as August Osage County and Blue Jasmine, because while they weren't nominated for Best Picture, you know, they were nominated for like Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, so I wanted to see those as well. So I guess I'll give you a rundown. Like, I've got the Oscars page up on my computer right now so I can like make sure that I talk about everything I wanted to talk about. I saw August Osage County, Blue Jasmine, American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Her, Philomena, 12 Years a Slave, and Wolf of Wall Street. So that's what, 10 movies that I saw. I did not get to see Nebraska or Gravity, and Gravity was like that one that like just killed me that I didn't get to see because the director won for Best Director. So congratulations to Gravity. Gravity won for a lot of like the, you know, some of like visual effects and that kind of stuff. So I am kind of like bummed that I missed it, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, I guess I will start with Best Supporting Actor. Yeah, Best Supporting Actor. This category I felt like was the hardest for me. Like, I was trying to figure out what I was going to say beforehand because there was Captain Phillips, American Hustle, 12 Years a Slave, Wolf of Wall Street, and Dallas Buyers Club. I saw every single movie for supporting actors, so I felt like I could have like a good judge of who would win. And to be perfectly honest, I had narrowed it down to 3. Like, while I think that Jonah Hill did a really good job, and I think that Bradley Cooper did a really good job, I just really think that Jared Leto, Michael Fassbender, and Barkhad Abdi killed it. Barkhad Abdi, great job, but I really, it was like, I think that you would have had a really good chance to win, or why am I talking to him? But I think he would have had a really good chance to win if it wasn't for Jared Leto or Michael Fassbender. To me, it was between those 2. Jared Leto was amazing, and I think that he did a great job in that role. But Michael Fassbender kind of stole my heart. Even though it was not a performance that should have stolen anybody's heart, I just think that like he was such a good bad guy. He was the slave owner in 12 Years a Slave, and I just felt like for a bad guy he was so hateable, and he had depth too, which is hard to play a bad guy with depth, if that makes any sense. So I loved him. I'm happy Jared Leto won. I knew he was going to win because he was the heavy favorite to win, but I would not have been upset if Michael Fassbender won that. Moving on to Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actress. There was Blue Jasmine, American Hustle, August Osage County, Nebraska, and 12 Years a Slave. I did not see Nebraska, so I can't comment on June Squibb's performance, but I did see every other movie in that category. Julia Roberts, again, I think she totally would have taken it if it was any other year. Like, I think that her performance was amazing, but she was just up against amazing people. Sally Hawkins as well. She was really good. She played a great white trash person, but any other year she would have had a running chance. But Jennifer Lawrence and Lupita Nyong'o totally stole the show, and they were like neck and neck in terms of like the race beforehand. Lupita Nyong'o won. I think her performance was phenomenal, but this one people might hate me for it, but I really think that Jennifer Lawrence should have won. Lupita Nyong'o is amazing, and her performance was great, don't get me wrong, but like she was kind of like, she really didn't have too many speaking lines, and she had one amazing scene that totally tore me apart. But Jennifer Lawrence, I just felt like, you know, she was amazing throughout the entire movie. Like, she played a manic person, like a bipolar manic person just so well. Like, totally stole the show for me. Like, I thought she was the best person in that whole movie. She's kind of like a little bit of a comic relief. She made that movie kind of, or she made American Hustle like kind of fun to watch. While I do think Lupita Nyong'o deserved to win, I was rooting for Jennifer Lawrence more. Alright, so moving on to Best Actress. There was American Hustle, Blue Jasmine, Gravity, Philomena, and August Osage County. I did not get to see Gravity, so I can't comment on Sandra Bullock's performance, but to me, this was like no contest at all. Cate Blanchett was gonna win. There was no contest at all. After seeing Blue Jasmine, I mean, I saw Meryl Streep in August Osage County, thought she was amazing, thought she was gonna win. Then I saw Philomena, thought she was amazing. I mean, Amy Adams, I thought she was really, really good too, but once I saw Cate Blanchett, I was like, you're done. Like, the Oscars are done. Give it to her now. Just mail it to her now. You don't even need to make any other nameplate. She's gonna win because she was phenomenal. If you guys haven't heard about Blue Jasmine, basically, like, she's like this uptight, hoity-toity Park Avenue kind of billionaire whose husband embezzled all of this money from all these people, and so she like falls down to the bottom and she has to take a job as like a dental hygienist, but yet she's still acting like the hoity-toity bitch that she is, and the whole movie is about her having a nervous breakdown. Like, it was so good. I loved it. So Cate Blanchett totally deserved to win, no contest. For Best Actor, we had American Hustle, Nebraska, Wolf of Wall Street, 12 Years a Slave, and Dallas Buyers Club. Didn't get to see Nebraska, so I can't comment on Bruce Stern, but this was the same way as Best Actress. There was no competition when it came to Matthew McConaughey for me. You know, Wolf of Wall Street won for one of the Golden Globes, or Leo won one of the Golden Globes, but like for me, Matthew McConaughey he was gonna take it, and he was gonna take it no matter what. Like, his performance was amazing. His physical transformation was great, but then also like the emotional one. He went from this like bigot pretty much to like somebody whose whole life was about helping, even though he was a straight man with AIDS. He started off like as a total bigot, and then like just transforming into this amazing person that lived 7 years later and really became a crusader. Like, amazing performance. The movie was great to begin with, but I really think it was Matthew McConaughey's performance that like put it over the top for me. Like, he deserved to win. I was so happy he won, and he gave a great speech. He really did. An amazing acceptance speech. Alright, moving on to Best Picture. Saw every single one except for Nebraska and Gravity. But honestly, there was no contest for Nebraska or Gravity. Like, I know that Gravity had a chance to win. It was in the top 3. It was between American Hustle. Everyone was saying it was between American Hustle, Gravity, and 12 Years a Slave. For me, though, I loved American Hustle. I loved Captain Phillips. I loved Dallas Buyers Club. And I loved 12 Years a Slave. I hated Her. Her was one of the worst, like, I'm sorry to anyone who liked it, but like, that is over 2 hours of my life that I just can't get back, and I hated Her. I hated it. Wolf of Wall Street was really good, but like any Scorsese movie, while I like them all, don't get me wrong, I love Scorsese. He's one of my favorite directors. I always think they're about a half an hour too long. The last half hour, I'm like, God, how much more can he pack in? And Philomena, I sobbed through most of Philomena. I loved Philomena, but again, like, just in terms of like the competition, I didn't think it was gonna win. But if I was gonna pick for Best Picture, I personally would have gone for Dallas Buyers Club or American Hustle. I wanted Dallas Buyers Club to win, but I'm not shocked that 12 Years a Slave won. So on a more general note, I thought that Ellen did an amazing job. I know that, like, the thing I could say about Ellen was that I think that, like, she was a little bit more subdued. Like, some of the Oscars that I've watched, people are so over the top. Like, Seth MacFarlane did, like, huge musical numbers and made a lot of booby jokes or something. Like, was kind of sexist towards women. You know, James Franco and Anne Hathaway did a lot of musical stuff too. Hugh Jackman did musical stuff. Like, it just seemed like all of the other Oscars were really over the top. Ellen Ellen was very subdued. Like, it just seemed very subtle. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of liked it. Mostly because I just felt like she, what do I want to say here? But like, I just felt like it didn't take away from like the winners. You know what I mean? Sometimes like a host can be too overbearing where I'm like, it's more the host show. But Ellen did it in a way where it was like, she just seamlessly like kind of went through, and I thought it was hilarious that she gave people pizza, and I thought it was hilarious that she took that selfie and crashed Twitter. I thought that that was so funny, and I loved that. So, general note, I really liked her, her hosting, and also I thought that this was like a really, really, really good Oscar year. I guess that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys liked this video. I would love to know what you thought about the Oscars. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please comment, thumbs up the video if you liked it, and please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye.